Have you ever wanted somebody to just hurry up and get to the point? Or do you tend to get caught up in who's right or who's wrong? Well, if you want greater fulfillment in your relationships, you've got to watch this video. It will change the way that you listen as well as what you hear.
Coach Drew.
Hey everybody, thanks for watching. I'm Andrew Blackwood, registered psychotherapist, also known as Coach Drew. I'm all about helping people have healthier, happier, longer, stronger relationships. If you're interested in that, subscribe to my channel. Click that bell so you get notified when I post a new video every Thursday. I know from personal experience that it's really easy to get lost in the flurry of some people's words, either because they talk really fast or because they use a lot of words. They're detail-oriented. And sometimes it's difficult to follow people's conversation when we're focused on more than one thing. Not great multitaskers. But also when we're being verbally attacked, it's really impossible to listen well. But that's not the real reason why we don't listen well. I mentioned in the last video briefly that we're not really taught how to communicate. Yeah, we're taught how to speak, but we're not taught how to communicate. There's a big difference. And that's why I'm excited about this video in particular, because I'm going to share with you what it really takes to listen well, to hear what matters to people. We want to know what matters the most to the people who matter the most to us. Beneath, behind, and between our words is the world of meaning. And when we're conveying meaning, we often do it with great emotion. And that's what we want to listen for, the emotions. Listen for the emotion. Now this is tricky because a lot of times people communicate with emotion, but they don't communicate about their emotions, and they expect us to know how they feel and how to respond. But this is where listening with your eyes comes into play. You can often see how people are feeling, and then you can put it into words. You don't have to get it right, it's okay. You can just put it out there. Now, remember, an emotion is one word or a compound word. If you start to use multiple words, or if they're using multiple words to describe how they feel, they're not really talking about an emotion. They're talking about a thought, an idea, a belief, or a situation. I share a whole lot more about that in my online webinar, so you can check it out. The link is below. But suffice it to say, when we tune into their emotions, we're that much closer to understanding what they really want to convey. The reason why we listen for and label emotions is because that will get us to the second thing that we're looking for, meaning. If there are intense feelings and emotions, you can count on the fact that there's going to be significant meaning there. This is always the case when people are hurt and when they're demanding or expecting an apology. And instead of being able to focus in on what really matters, we end up defending ourselves and repositioning ourselves, so we're not on the same side anymore. And that's the beauty of the art of a genuine apology. It helps people to calm themselves and really focus on what matters. If you haven't read it, be sure to check the link below and get yourself a copy. Often when I coach individuals, couples, and families, I teach them to listen interactively using a game. And as I mentioned before, most of us find it difficult to label our emotions. However, the most difficult part of this game is getting to the point. I mean, what is the real point? Most people don't really know how to convey that. What matters to you the most? What difference does it make in your life? And most importantly, what do you want to be different in the future? Listening for the answers to these questions is what's really going to help you. In fact, let me rewind. What matters to you the most? What difference does it make in your life? And most importantly, what do you want to be different in the future? Now you know what to listen for in order to hear what really matters to the people who matter to you. But now you also know what to express so that the people who matter to you can better understand you. I'm well aware that figuring out what matters to us can be confusing. And if we never figure it out, then we will never be fulfilled. And that's what we're going to get into the next video. What to do in order to experience fulfillment as an individual. So be sure to like, share, and most importantly, subscribe to this channel and click that notification bell so you know when I post my next video. Until then, continue to learn, heal, and grow.